What's up guys, Pidget here. This is my Pinnacle endgame update for Arc Blood Mage. The single target damage is now even more insane, and also you can easily beat, I would say, 99% of the game with ease, without a problem, and also not die, because the build is so tonky as well, which is very important, especially in the hardest difficulty Simulacrum, because many random modifiers that can affect the map, such as like extra damage, monsters deal extra fire, cold, chaos damage. So you need to be very tonky and have good recovery and good signal target and clear at the same time. So I would say this is a very nice test for the build, and I completed the hardest difficulty of the Simulacrum, I would say very easily. Obviously I not died because you can die there. Overall the signal target feels very nice, especially you can see on the hardest difficulty Xesht, that has very big HP and also very big damage to you as well, but we can also face tank it as well very easily and recover immediately, and also very easily kill the boss, because we can just hit very hard. Although still guys, sometimes you will feel you're not dealing damage, and the reason for it, because you have to know the build has a very high damage range. So I'm talking about, like, with one cast you will deal like 100k damage and literally tickling the boss, but the next cast, because you higher rolling the damage, you will deal like 4 million damage out of nowhere. I try to minimize this randomness in the build, but sadly it's only that I can do is just avoid the lucky hit damage, and that's it, and pray for a good roll range. The build feels very nice in Simulacrum and on the highest tier Xesht as well. Although I'm not saying tried arbiter, because so I can easily kill it, but it's very expensive, you know, so it would be just, I would say, money waste at this point for me. So I'm sorry I'm not showcasing that one. I updated the full mobilities guide, guys, with new information, and also I smoothed out the leveling. So if you're just seeing this video and want to try this one out, you will have much better time than I had at leak start, because since we discovered so many new important things to this build, and how to scale even on the early levels, and how to smooth out the leveling experience. And also guys, once again, I want to raise your attention, there is multiple video links in the mobilities guide that will help you with, such as like fixing your mana, solving the signal target damage, new tech as well, the clear and tonkiness as well. And also I include here multiple trade links that you can use, and on leveling, this is absolutely cheap ones. You can see here one exalted upgrades for level 31. See, absolutely good, absolutely nice focus to just literally make your playthrough much easier. And then later on you can also get like +3 and so on very cheap, very quickly on level 57. So use the trade links, guys. And also I want to talk about the Abyss Javel for a little. So I get so many questions about this. So guys, you need Undying Hate with Tribute to Tech Road. Numbers doesn't matter, okay? Do not worry about it. Numbers doesn't matter. And you allocating here the Sacrifice Blood, which is, by the way, in the mobilities guide will show up as conduit. So don't worry about it. So you need to socket this one here, because this Javel is transforming this one to Sacrifice of Blood. And also I want to raise your attention, I put in a trade link as well. So if you just clicking on it and purchasing any of this, you will not have a problem, I can tell you that, because the numbers doesn't matter, the tribute is perfect. So this is how you can purchase this one. And also, once again guys, there is multiple variants here as well. So right now I'm playing the immortal physical based, and the other versions is done, guys. So I would say if you want to push further this build, you will choose the physical variant. And there is many breakdowns as well, like you know, leveling, early game, end game. And I updated the skill progression, the positive progression as well. You can see here in a second, you can see here. So this is the new tree, and this will work much better. And also there is like priority as well. So So please guys, if you have any trouble, I would suggest to you just check out the fully written analytics guide. I bet 100% you will find the solution to your problems with this build. Let's go over what items I changed in the build and what modifications I made the tree to make the build Simulacrum viable and Xesht viable while maintaining the clear, the damage and the tankiness at the same time. So yesterday I was able to get my hands on a very nice upgrade. As you can see here, this has 950 energy shield and a very nice corruption, 3% of physical damage reduction, which is, I know, not really insanely strong on the first hearing, but guys, at least we getting an extra little, you know, tankiness in the build, and this is also gives me much more energy shield than compared to my other body armor that was giving me 840. I know that 70 energy shield, almost 80 energy shield is not sounds a lot, but more than like 400 extra energy shield overall, and also, you know, because of the crimson power, we getting more HP to the build, which is kind of nice, especially if you want to face tank a few things in the game. And the other big changes, I would say, guys, I started stacking rarity as well, because you know, I just can. So I reached the point when my tankiness is enough, my damage is enough to just literally one tap even rares. So I can just starting stacking rarity, and what can I say? I have right now exactly 113% item rarity here, which is very nice in the end game, because, you know, more so around 100% item rarity will make you drop more divines, better quality currency. I'm talking about like the greater chaos orbs, greater exalted, and so on. So I was able to fit in more item rarity in the build, although I would say missing, at least from my neck, from these rings, because technically speaking you can roll like 50% almost item rarity, but honestly I feel like this is the 100% is the sweet spot, and if I don't want to spend like 10 or more divines on a single upgrade for like a little bit more item rarity, that is not worth, in my opinion. I want to talk about, guys, one single problem, and I would say not problem, so like a thing that I still need to solve somehow. So I don't know how, but as you can see, if you just opening your Arc tooltip, you will see the damage ranges is absolutely wide, and the problem with this, sometimes you literally hitting like 4 million out of nowhere, while the next cost will hit like 100k. So this is why in the showcase looks like sometimes just tickling the boss, and then the next hit literally like minus half HP of the boss. So it's kind of hard to deal with this problem, because the skill is working like this. You can see here it has 73 to 1.3k lightning damage range, and I can't do anything about this besides just anointing the spring here, which is, by the way, is taking place down there here, and this is, I would say, a very expensive anointment, because of the isolation is like 100 plus exalted, but this is very worth, because your hits will be lucky 20% of the time. That means the game will roll twice between these numbers that you see here, and then it will take the higher number. And also this is also giving us tankiness as well, because the chance the enemies hitting us will be unlucky. So that means every single time when the game is rolls how much damage you take, it will take the lesser one. So this is why I feel like this is a pretty damn nice anointment for this one, although once again it's kind of expensive, guys. So yeah, so do not anoint right out of the bat unless you have a very nice amulet such as like this, because that money that goes into the anointment could go into your items, right? So this is how you can upgrade it. Highlight one single thing on the positive tree, because we did not change too much here. I just leveled up to level 93, by the way, and I allocated here the stun threshold, because, you know, guys, when you want to push higher level of content, you will struggle when you getting stunned, stun lagged, and it's very, very annoying. And also if you getting stunned in the wrong position, especially in Simulacrum, you will just die very, very quickly because you can't attack back, right? But the stun threshold increase from this one, I would say not making you stun immune, but it will make you very, very hard to be stunned. I can tell you that. So this free point is absolutely worth in my opinion. So that's about it, guys, about the passive tree, and simple as that. And guys, the other things is not changed at all. So we're still using Arc with Lightning Mastery, Zenith 2, Bloodletting, and yeah, guys, so I got many questions why I saying physical Arc or something, like how I convert. Technically speaking, I'm not converting anything. I just gaining a lot of, I mean a lot, literally like almost 300% extra physical damage with this support gem. Because if I removing it, look at this, my damage is literally disappearing. So I know, guys, this is expensive, but it's absolutely worth. And I got a few, I would say, complaint about this support gem. The build is just only working with this. That is entirely not true. That build was my league starter. Literally, I started from 0 and I reached here. Why everybody was doubting in the build, and less than 1 week, literally less than 1 week, we already have a problem. There is nothing that is literally challenging for this build. So I tried the hardest difficulty of Simulacrum, Xesht, full delirium tier 16 maps as well, with 6 modifier, and also I tried to desecrate them as well, and I was not struggling at all. Literally, I was just holding down my left click and literally one button playstyle. I feel like this is almost the journey end for me, because I don't want to really push further this build. Maybe I will just farm with this one for the next build and then switch, because guys, the next upgrades would be like 10 divine territory, and honestly I don't want to spend too much money. I hope you guys enjoyed this journey from literally 0 to hero. If you have any question, please leave a comment below, or you can find me on twitch.tv/Pidget2. Thanks for watching. I was Pidget. See you next time.